Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. We're so excited to have you again. The issue of withdrawal of invitation from the governor of Kaduna State, El Rufai, has triggered a lot of responses from different quarters. And guess what? This time around, it's mixed feelings. Some people are commending the planning committee of the Nigerian Bar Association for taking that bold step. Some consider it as a new development that is highly welcome, while some other groups are saying that it is really, really wrong. We're going to be looking at what the Muslim right concern MORIC has to say about this. But before we continue with the news, we'd like to encourage you to please subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button and also on the bell icon so that you can get notification anytime we publish our videos on YouTube. All right, let's look at the news in detail. The Muslim right concern MORIC has described the Nigerian Bar Association NBA's decision to withdraw its invitation to Governor Nasser El-Rufai as parochial, myopic, and jejunct. The NBA yesterday removed the name of El-Rufai from the list of speakers at its 2020 Virtual Annual General Conference AGA, which is scheduled for 26 to 29 of August 2020. The Islamic Human Rights Organization reacted to the development in a statement made available to its director, Professor Akintola. El-Rufai was billed to speak on the topic, "Who is a Nigerian?" but his inclusion led to outrage and backlash even on social media. The MORIC statement read thus. It said, NBA yesterday dropped Malam Nasser El-Rufai, the governor of Kaduna State, from the list of speakers at its virtual AGC, which is billed to start on 26 August 2020. It is high-level prejudice. The NBA, as a group of learned literati, should know better. It is parochial, myopic, jejunect. The fact that NBA took the ill-advised step on account of a petition written by a group, Open Bar Initiative, whose main fear is expressed as one can be sure that he will also use the given platform to advance his conflated narrative designed to deceive and confuse the nation on the real causes of the killings, exposes MBA's impatience, intolerance, and self-conceit. It is it not better to hear him out than to lock him out? Is it not better to Jojo than to Wawa? The departure of the ambassador, they say, is the beginning of war. By dropping El-Rufai, NBA has declared war on the other side in the southern Kaduna crisis. By so doing, it lost a golden opportunity, a chance to be part of the solution to the conflict. The NBA has elected to be part of the problem. Was it not Jane Goodall who said, "Change happens by listening and then starting a dialogue with the people who are doing something you don't believe is right"? Change cannot come through rejection and exclusion. How justifiable is the NBA decision to exclude Governor El-Rufai from the visual conference when people like Chief Olusegun Obasanjo of OD and Zaki Biam fame and Governor Yeson Wike are among the speakers, who bulldozed the Hotel of Innocent People despite court order, who visited unspeakable violence on political opponents? Should NBA hobnob with people linked to genocide and undemocratic practices? So why demonize El-Rufai where killers of innocent people and enemies of democracy are idolized? MORIC call on all lawyers from the north to boycott NBA annual general meeting in protest against this open declaration of war on northern Kaduna. Every little action of injustice must spark a reaction if tyranny is to be stopped in the world. The NBA has crossed the red line in human relation and conflict management. No single lawyer from the north should participate in the AGC either as a resource person or as a participant unless the NBA rescind its decision to drop El-Rufai from the list of speakers. Injury to one is injury to all. Ask me, I will tell you that this is hate speech. I'm telling you. Ask me, I'll tell you this is hate speech. You've heard certain things that this man has written, which is totally not right. If you look at it from the perspective of hate speech, you know that these words are actually kind of capable of triggering a lot of things, for you to even instruct the northern counterpart, northern lawyers, not to be a part of the AGC when these people have clearly spelled out reason why they have decided to make this decision. And you're telling the northern guys to stand against the decision of NBA. It's a clear declaration of war, against the annual general meeting that these guys are trying to, bring two people together to attend. And guess what? For me, I don't think that what MORIC has done is justifiable. It's not justifiable. Already, if you, in our previous post, you heard my colleague talking about different things written by different people. For example, Falana has written, Mamboze has also spoken, Bamboze has also spoken, other people have spoken, and guess what? They are commending MBA because they feel that, what he did was to some of the words he had said. For example, what he said in 2012, what he said in 2009, those things were truly against the rule of law. And whenever we're talking about legal profession, especially in Nigeria, it revolves around respect for the rule of law, not just the rule of law alone, but also having respect for fundamental human rights, showing the empathy you have for the people. Oftentimes we see these things being displayed. Okay, he made mention of Obasanjo and also made mention of Wike. I also feel at this point that whatever Wike has done should be brought to limelight, if it's okay to allow him to attend, because the truth is we don't have, I'm always trying to be very objective. Whenever issues like this come up, we must not take sides with anyone. What Wike did, talking about bulldozing someone's house, was it okay, or was it on the account of disobedience to the law? Because there are two sides to this thing. If you're talking about someone meting out some stringent action against an individual, you have to also consider that from that perspective. Was he trying to protect the life of other people against just one person, or did this guy Wike, did he go against the fundamental human right of that individual? That must also be considered. Obasanjo, the same thing. If any of them had done that which is actually against the rule of law, showing little or no respect for the rule of law, they can be kicked out. But I can tell you the truth that what MORIC is saying here actually is targeted at bringing forth so much disunity among lawyers in Nigeria. He's trying to tell the people that we are on separate grounds now. Let's try not to protect our own when they go wrong, because I feel that's one of the very key things that is happening in this country. Ethnic and religious bigotry, it's sentiment, it's everywhere. Just because it's your brother and he's doing that thing, why should and he's been punished? People are like, why should you punish him? Is he the only bad guy around and all of that? It makes no sense. If what he has done is truly against the rule of law, supremacy of law, automatically the lawyers must react. Do you understand? So let's not try to take side with each other. And also, just like he had rightly said, all those who have been invited to speak, they should be put on the balance. If they are found wanting, please, they should be dropped. Because just like he did say, justice to one is justice to all. Let's not try to take side, because we are trying to see a situation whereby we are not selective in any respect. If you have meted out, dealing with this person, I want to deal because he had done this. If another person do the same thing, the same judgment should go for them. I feel that is where I would like to leave it. But what do you have to say about the reaction of MORIC to what the withdrawal of invitation of by NBA from El-Rufai? Do you think that what he has said here is the way out of it? Let's interact.